to some people even, dealing with me on certain levels. Um, because of because of what they got in the future for themselves. You know what I mean? And you guys are pure with it, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't nobody stop what y'all got going on. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all showing me some love, man, because there's been a lot of tacky shit going on, you know what I'm saying, within these platforms and podcasts and shit, A lot of niggas are flip flopping and shit. You know what I mean? We all in the same game. Like we all trying to support each other.
Word.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
I
always
just
got
appreciate you guys.
you always got a platform with us, man. The door's always open. Anytime you want to come on, bro. And that's facts.
And I appreciate it, man. And once again, man, that's what's up. But it's hot out there, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's scorching, man. It's a lot going down. Now, pretty much I turned on your Instagram the other day and I was like, let me see what he's talking about. And I ended up watching all of it. It was like probably like 30 minutes. And the main thing you was talking about, somebody who had a video out there. I forget the name of him. You ain't got to bring it up to give him no publicity. Right. But a guy out there made put a documentary together using pictures and pretty much was saying that you tried to get Jay-Z killed or something. Then you said like it was gaining steam and momentum. What's going on with that? And what's good with those rumors that you tried to get Jay-Z killed?
First and foremost, man, that's what happens when you got other people trying to tell your story and taking your content and trying to tell your story, and they switch the whole game up. And what I want to tell everybody is, when you hear stuff like that, that's why it's important for you to watch Marcy Made. You know what I'm saying? To watch the series. Go on Amazon, go on Vimeo, pay your homage and respect and support the real story. So stuff like this won't happen. You know what I'm saying? You can see clarity. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole another side of the story that people don't see, and they just going on what's on my page and other pages, and they come up with that. But that was that's definitely not a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ways to look at that, and I say, like, if that was true, with all that I've said, with all that I've done, even on the replies back from Jay, you know what I'm saying, he would have definitely spoke upon that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's I would have never done, just read my story, just seeing how my character is, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad rumor to put out there. So that's not a fact, man. Jay partly talked about it on his record about, somebody almost attempting or making an attempt on his life. And he know the facts to that. And you know what I'm saying? He can't hide that. He was caught in the wrong, out of bounds. And that's the shit that, all the shit that come with the game. Did I have him set up? Did I have that to happen? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? When this thing took place, I was locked up. Didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home and found out about this incident that somebody tried to make an attempt on his life and who this person was, it was a lot of confusion behind that, and it was Jay's fault. And the confusion put me in the middle of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Of trying to save his life. And it also was me jeopardizing a friendship with the person that it was happening with. So, it was all bad. It was all bad. And most things that this nigga don't want to discuss, which is the truth, this is the shit that happened. This is the shit that get put out there. You know what I mean? He said that somebody took 2 shots at him. He spoke about it on these albums, on these records. You know what I'm saying? And not once when he spoke about that, he never said that I had something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't, my character don't perceive that, man. So that's bad. That's real bad coming from somebody else's page and everybody watching that. So I'm glad you guys gave me the opportunity to even clarify that up. So that's not even a fact, man.
Now the individual, the individual, I heard you pretty much saying that you got in contact with them and you told them they could take it down. Then you went on to pretty much say that they said if you pay them, right, to take it down, you said, all right, I'll pay you, but I got to meet you. Whatever happened with that situation? Is that true?
It's still up, right? That nigga never came and got the money. It's still up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's welcome to this world. Welcome to this internet shit. Welcome to this. All this is what goes on. And niggas, it's like an extortion. You know what I mean? It's sort of like an extortion situation. He making, he making his numbers and he making money from it. It's nothing to be like, yo, be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even mind if you get the story right. And then you be a gentleman about it and say, yo, can I get permission? You know what I'm saying? Here's some bread that I'm catching on this end. Like, this is the shit where it becomes a situation where it's a problem. That's like that rapper that's walking by, or that artist that's walking by somebody bootlegging their shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, only difference is you're not seeing these people. You know what I'm saying? And then, he was real gentleman about it too. And it was kind of funny to me because he was like, yo, I know and I respect it because I'm like, yo, my man, this is disrespectful. This is rude. This is not even feasible, right? What are you doing? He was like, yeah, I know, I understand. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, send me what, $2,000 or some shit, and I'll take it down. And I was like, that's what's up. You know what I mean? I agree to that. I'll put another 1,000 on it and just come and get the money. And so then, you know what I'm saying? I never heard from him, man. But he probably ain't the first, and he not going to be the last. You know what I mean? That does shit like that, man.
Yeah, that's the game we in right now.
I think these guys think, what you never going to run into them. And then a lot of them believe that, and then you don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Really, you don't know who they are, facial. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad, man. It take money out people's pocket, but you got to keep going and make sure, you stay to your audience and tell them, yo, this is why you support the real thing. You know what I mean? Support the real thing. It's nothing. If you really want to know the truth about something with no rumors, I mean, you should go to the source. You know what I'm saying? But when you push out like that, man, that's distorted. Especially with hits and shit like that. I'm trying to kill somebody. You never heard a near story about any killings in my stories and nobody doing anything. That shit that happened with him, he brought that upon himself. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't have too much to say about it. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I end up, he's walking, he's talking, he's still rapping. So I end up stepping in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Putting my life on the line. And you know what I'm saying? And they looking at me suspect. And I'm trying to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We all fam here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? And
go ahead, bro.
A lot of people say, that's kind of odd that he would want to fuck with you because you know the person and you deal with the person. Nah, it's not odd when you can own up to your accountability of what you've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to own up to what you've done. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and say, argue the fact on something and then you was wrong. I mean, it just can't happen. And those are the rules of engagement. You know what I'm saying? He said that himself. You know what I'm saying? He only going to play by the rules. So, nah, man. I mean, I ain't with that shit, man. This is not no paid in full story, man. I definitely wouldn't have put no hit. I got a bullet in my back. You know what I'm saying? Saving his life. So I'm gonna turn around and have his life taken. Nah, that shit sound whack, man. And that's definitely, I don't appreciate it, but that's what you got to deal with this internet shit. That's it.
It's a lot of people can easily go ahead and look at the internet and kind of get the perception that you hate Jay-Z or you hate on Jay-Z. But from watching the documentary, Marcy May, go check that out on Amazon, go check that out on Vimeo. If you watch it and then you listen to you speak, I don't get a vibe that you even hate on Jay-Z. I think it's more of a situation where you were hurt by a situation and that's still a brother in your heart, even though you guys may not be seeing eye to eye, may never see eye to eye. I still feel like maybe there's a brotherly bond that may never go away. So how could you ever do this? Is that true, or am I too far-fetched to say that?
What you meaning? How could I ever have that happen to him?
Well, meaning that no matter what goes on with you and Jay, that brotherly bond, no matter how far, will always kind of still be there.
I mean, truthfully, man, it hurt when I started learning about the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of, it went from, yeah, I would love to hear what he got to say, to where it took so long and he ain't saying nothing until I'm really seeing it and finding out on my own, on just on based on how he moving and shit like that now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it turned now to where really I kind of feel sorry for him.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's in a position where, you know, it's a lot he couldn't do. It's a lot he couldn't do for me. And I had no problem with that. If you see Marcy May, you know what I'm saying? I'm past him. You know what I'm saying? I could get past that. It wasn't about me, what Marcy made. It was about my life, but you can see and understand why I was hurt because of the people that played in it. You know what I'm saying? The people that made sacrifices for him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted people to see that. But that brotherly love, after figuring out what he tried to do to me, you know what I'm saying? It's not love. You know what I mean? I just feel sorry, or that's the part of the game or some shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, outside looking in, bro, they really was going to leave me there, try to throw a bag at me and have me in prison for the rest of my life and not say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now it's starting to look like they plan this shit. You know what I'm saying? And
what situation you alluding to?
say it again.
I said, what situation are you alluding to?
I'm alluding to my case and on how everything spoiled out.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? On how everything is visual now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It took this long for me to start seeing why, and you know what I'm saying? This is why they ain't fucking me, because look how they moving. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter, like, they not to be trusted. You know? You can't sit here and tell me something don't look shady. You can't sit here and tell me that Emery came home off his bid. My co-defendant come home off his bid, and he go right and mess with this guy, knowing that this guy affiliate with informants. I don't understand where they do that, unless they all involved. You understand what I'm saying? Like, am I telling you seeing, you understand where I'm going with this? Like, how did my co-defendant come home and Jay is friends with an informant, and you still good with that? Matter of fact, everybody in that circle is good with that. So I can't do nothing but sit back and be like, was this shit planned and them niggas just tried to throw me under the bus and it didn't work? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, you know, like I said, the shit they showing and how he moving. Do I care to speak with him ever again? Nah. I'm okay with that. Because I'm gonna stick to my morals and my rules. I ain't in the street no more, but I still stick to my rules. That shit ain't right over there.